Welcome to my channel. In this video I will show you the global version, the original, brand new top selling Machinist Motherboard product on Amazon and Aliexpress with discount price. The Framework laptop project is known for quite a few hacker-friendly aspects. For example, they encourage you to reuse its motherboard as a single board computer, making it into a viable option for your own x86 powered projects. They have published a set of CAD files for that, and people have been working on their own Framework motherboard-based creations ever since. Our hacker, Filament, has already built a few projects around these motherboards. Today, he's showing us the high-effort design that is the Frame tablet, a 153-device packing an i5 processor, all in a fully 3D printed chassis. The cool part is, thanks to his instructions, you can build one yourself. This tablet sports a full touchscreen IPS display and shows some well-thought-out component mounting, using heat-set inserts and screws, increasing such a build's mechanical longevity. You lose one of the expansion card slots to the USB-C connected display, but it's a worthwhile trade-off, and the touchscreen functionality works wonders in Windows. Filament has also published a desk holder and a wall mount to accompany this design. If it's a bit too large for you to hold in some situations, you can mount it in a more friendly, hands-free way. This is a solid and surprisingly practical tablet, and unlike the Raspberry Pi tablet builds we've seen, its x86 heart packs enough power to let you do things like cat on the go. With STLs and steps available, his build is a decent option for when you'll want to replace your Framework's motherboard with a new, upgraded one. You might have already noticed a few high-effort projects with these motherboards on our pages perhaps. This transparent shell handheld with a mech keyboard and trackball, or this personal terminal with a futuristic-looking round display. This project is part of the Send 100 Motherboards to Hackers initiative that Framework organized a few months ago, and we can't say it hasn't been working out for them. They don't make them like they used to. It might be a cliche, it might not even be entirely true, but there's something special about owning a piece of hardware that was built to a much higher standard than most of its contemporaries, whether it's that bulletproof Benz from 1992 or that odd fridge from 1987 that just seems to last forever. For laptop aficionados, the ThinkPad series from IBM and Lenovo is the Na Plus Ultra, beloved for their sturdy construction and rich feature set. They have been used anywhere from the United Nations to the International Space Station. The T60 and T61, introduced in 2006, are especially famous, being the last generation sporting IBM logos, and such classic features as 4:3 displays and infrared ports. The thing is, even the best hardware eventually becomes obsolete when it can no longer run modern software. With a 2.0 GHz Core Duo and 3 GB of RAM, you can still browse the web and do word processing today, but you can forget about 4K video or a 64-bit OS. Luckily, there's hope for those who are just not ready to part with their trusty ThinkPads. Xu Yao has designed a replacement motherboard that fits the T60-T61 range, bringing them firmly into the present day. The T700 motherboard is currently in its prototype phase, with series production expected to start in early 2022. Funded through a crowdfunding campaign. Designing a motherboard for a modern CPU is no mean feat, and making it fit an existing laptop, with all the odd shapes and less than standard connections, is even more impressive. The T700 has an Intel Core i7 CPU, with 4 cores, running at 2.8 GHz, while 2 RAM slots allow for up to 64 GB of DDR4 to 3200 memory. There are modern USB-A and USB-C ports as well as a 6 Gbps SATA interface, and 2 M.2 slots for your SSDs. As for the display, the T700 motherboard will happily connect to the original screens built into the T60-T61, or to any of a range of aftermarket LED-based replacements. A Thunderbolt connector is available, but only operates in USB-C mode due to firmware issues. According to the project page, full support for Thunderbolt 4 is expected once the open-source coreboot firmware has been ported to the T700 platform. We love projects like this that extend the useful life of classic computers to keep them running way past their expected service life. But impressive though this is, it's not the first time someone has made a replacement motherboard for the ThinkPad line. Disclaimers: these choices may be out of date. All of these products may not be in stores. We don't know when this will be back in stock. You need to go top Machinist Motherboard 2023 review link to see the most recent updates to the list. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to this channel.